The first thing we are going to do, we are going to soak the pearl onions to make their skin a little bit tender and it will be easier to peel. So place them in a bowl and cover with hot water from the tap. Let them soak for about 15 minutes or until you are ready to peel them. To peel the pearl onions, cut both hands and pick up the skin. You may find pearl onions in several colors. Whites are the most common, but sometimes you could find them in red or in yellow. They are super good. They make great garnish. To glaze the pearl onions, you will need a pinch of salt, like so, sugar, a little bit of butter, about a tablespoon of butter, and some water, just enough to cover. There we go. Just enough. Barely. Get a piece of parchment paper, so something square or rectangle, doesn't matter. Fold it in half, then again in half, okay? Fold it again on the closed side, fold it again. We are not going to make a plane, we are going to measure the center of the pot, okay? Hold it, grab scissors, cut with a round shape the piece of paper, cut the end off. For a cheminée, open the paper and place it on the onion. So now the steam, when the water will boil, the steam will build up between the onion and the paper, and extra steam will go through the cheminée. The water is going to evaporate and the glaze is going to get started. The sugar and the butter with a little bit of the water will make the pearl onions shiny. This is what we call glacé à blanc. There are several glazed. There is à blanc, white, where the product or the food will not color. Then there is glacé à blanc, which is blonde, where you keep cooking the glaze a little bit until the sugar starts to caramelize and become blonde. And finally there is glacé à brun, which is when the food caramelizes to a brown color. So when you glacé, always make sure you know which one you should do. Glacé à blanc, blonde, or brown. The food will be different, the flavor will be different. Today our sauce is white, blanquette, so we are glacé à blanc. Cook on medium heat the pearl onions, and we are going to let evaporate the water until they become shiny and they will be just cooked. The onions are still firm a little bit, so I'm going to let them cook. There is not much liquid left on our onions, so I'm going to check if they are cooked. Yeah, perfect. So let's remove the paper.